Shalom, y'all, shalom, y'all, shalom. Alright, I gotta be quick. I gotta rush to the plantation. Gotta rush to the plantation tonight. Alright, so I gotta be quick with this one. I'm gonna be on the fly. Alright. Gotta be quick with this one, man. Alright. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash, Karlo Imlah, Allahayinaw, Abanawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honesty, elect elders of Israel that rule well. Strong salutation to your brothers out there that labor in sound doctrine and in sincerity. And how about Shema Shai Baruch from elect? And peace, blessing, salutations to the house of David, the elect. Brother Gloria Allah here, coming back at you from the Israelite Calvary camp through the spirit and power and name and mercy of Yahweh Shema Shai. In favor of Yahweh Shema Shai by Shem Dash. Another temple live stream. September 28th. It's Thursday. It's Thursday, September 28th, 2023. When the last couple of days of September, you know, and we headed to October. When we in the season of autumn, things are starting to cool down. It's harvesting season, trying to bring in all the crops. It's time to store all the crops and get all the last of the crops that's in the field and whatnot. You know, and so is the times we in. We're headed to the harvest season. Soon the angels are gonna come and reap all the elect and cast the bad away. That's during the harvest time. Get all the good crops. We throw all the bad crops away. And y'all was shot like that to the end of the world. Matter of fact, let me get that. All right, this is Matthew chapter 13, verse 24. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sire, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field? From whence have it tares? He said unto them, an enemy have done this. The servant said unto him, without then that we go and gather them up? But he said, nay, that's why ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And check this out. Let both grow together until the harvest. Right? Harvest is the ingathering. Season autumn. Feast of Tabernacles. Right? Let both grow together to the harvest. And in the time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. Right. So when it's time of harvest, when pretty much everything is set forth, well, that's pretty much the last of the crops, the fruit. They gather all the bad stuff and bind it and burn it, and then they gather the wheat, the good fruit, into the storehouses, into the barns. So same thing towards the end of the world, man. Right, same thing that's going on. So and bind them and bundles to burn them and gather the wheat into my barn. All right, so I can jump down. Con. Matthew 13:36. Then Yahweh shall set the multitude away and went into the house, and his disciples came unto him, saying, declare unto us the parable of the tares of the field. So they wanted to know, right? All the different parables. Why they want to know that? The spirit. It says, and he answered and said unto them, he that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man. So that's Yahweh Shah. All right, so that's the chief and head cornerstone. That's the vine that is spoken about in John the 15th chapter, right? Verse 38, the field is the world, right? Like Yahweh Shah said, the harvest is plenteous, but the laborers there are a few throughout the four corners of the earth. Because this message got to go throughout the four corners of the earth. Every nation gonna hear about this gospel. It says, the field is the world, the good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that sowed them is the devil, right? The harvest is the end of the world. I'll tell you that in Revelation, the angel said the harvest is ripe. Also in what is it, Joel, we're gonna get them. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels, right? As therefore the tares are gathered and burnt in the fire, right? So all the 2/3 and rebels, right? As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of this world. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend and them which do iniquity, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. Thou shalt be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Let me jump down. Let me get another one. Verse 49. So shall it be at the end of the world. The angel shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. That shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Right. So the season of autumn, which is the season of harvest, the Feast of Ingathering, the Feast of Tabernacles, because that's the season right before the winter, right before the season, going to sabbatical, the season going to Sabbath. Winter, winter is pretty much when the land is at rest, when it's pretty much going through recovery. You know, the ground's getting frozen, thawed, all that. So you can't plant that. So it just the animals going to hibernation, all that. So the feast of harvest, that's the end of the year of harvesting season. So that's the end, right? Check this out. This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 14. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud was one like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, in his hand a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. Right. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. Right. So now we coming to on the spiritual level, we coming to the harvest season, feast and ingathering, where it's time to pretty much gather everything, man. It's gonna be time to gather the elect and destroy everything that offend. All the bad stuff that all the fat, all the extra BS. Y'all was coming to cut all that off. You know, you coming to get rid of it, man. Let's see. All right, this is Joel chapter 3, verse 11, verse 9. Salaki, Joel chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears, let the weak say, I am strong, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause the mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down. For the press is full, the fast overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of Yahweh Shemawashah is near in the valley of decision. The day is near, man. Valley of decision. So the Lord is bringing about the end of the world, hence via the harvest, the spiritual harvest. And it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. We're gonna have a second Exodus. The Lord said, "I would, not according to what I did to your fathers in ancient." Motherfucker, let me get this. That's the last scripture I'm gonna get. I'm gonna close out. This is Jeremiah 16, verse 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them. Right, so the Most High is going to save us from the Most High is going to save the elect from all the places he scattered them. And I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. Right. So the Lord gonna bring about a new Exodus. Exodus 2.0. All right. Far greater fashion. The world is far greater than just ancient Egypt. So it's gonna be a far greater salvation, man. All right, but with that, I gotta close out, giving our praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakah Kudash, calling Allah, Allah Hayanawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakah Kudash. Yahweh Shema Shah, Barkin to the Felek, and peace, blessing, salutations to the house of David the elect, DTA to America, by Soon, Shalom to the Shalom.